Welcome to the League of Cinephiles. I'm your host, Alex Solomon, bringing you more simulated competition. We're back today with another singles film trivia clash exhibition matchup after we had 2 straight championship matches in the world of trivia, a duos championship match, and a magnificent singles triple threat championship match, down to the wire, an all-time classic. Now we're back to the old grind, a regular singles exhibition trivia matchup between Jacob Cunningham, a new member of the league representing the Hunt. His opponent is Excel the Spreadsheet Woods, representing the Watchers. With me is the former film trivia clash champion himself, fan favorite member of the league, Tyler Bad News Banark. Tyler, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Alex. I've been really looking forward to this matchup all day, so I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. You know, there's something cathartic about getting back, like I said, getting back to the old grind. We've had so many big matchups recently, like I mentioned, the championship matches, whether it's number one contenders matches. Now, I mean, it's a big matchup, don't get me wrong, because the winner of this, you know, there's a lot of implications when it comes to tournament season, when it comes to number one contenders matches, when it comes to this match, but just there's something really relaxed, something really chill about just going back to the old grind.
Of course, yeah.
What do you think of Excel here now? Again, we saw Excel very briefly months ago when he faced Gall. He actually had Gall beat in the first 2 rounds. He was leading in that match. He did very well in the picture round, went 5 for 8 in the first round. We haven't really seen him since because he lost to Gall. Now we saw what Gall was capable of. I mean, although we haven't seen much of him, what is there about Excel that you're excited about when it comes to the Trivia League?
So what I'm excited about for Excel is basically just what else can he bring to the table, because from his previous matchup, you know, we've seen that he kind of gave Gall a run for his money in those first 2 rounds, like you said. But he also had Alfred Hitchcock in the director round. And although, you know, he wasn't able to, you know, get that ground back, he was able to answer at least some questions to an extent.
And of course, this is the first match where the new rules are in play. Round 1 is going to look a tiny bit different. We'll get to that in a sec. Round 3 is going to look incredibly different. How do you think the new multiple choice options for round 3 and the fact that each question is now going to be worth a maximum of 2 points, with 8 points being the maximum you can get in a category, how do you think that will affect the competitors today?
I think it will probably affect them a lot. I mean, I know it'll give them quite a bit of help. I mean, as someone who's been around this league since the beginning of the year, I've always wondered what this, you know, what trivia would look like with multiple choice, and now we're finally getting that chance to do so.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely going to make the matches closer. It's going to make the last round a lot more vital, the second round a lot more vital. You know, who's able to get that 3-point picture, as well as just instituting more of a strategic element to the game where competitors have to figure out, hey, how many points do I have to get in this round in order to be down or up by this many going into the last round? So, because of course, if you go to multiple choice, it's going to be worth 1 point instead of 2. And this match will be used as kind of a model for these other trivia competitors in the league. I mean, let's get to these competitors, shall we?
Yes, let's get him. Let's bring him in.
Representing the Hunt, Jacob Cunningham.
Hey guys, thanks for having me back. I'm excited. This division is why I wanted to join the league, and I'm really excited to see if I can prove myself. And I have a lot of respect for Excel's opponent. I think he did well in his last match, especially like you said. Now that we know that Gall is a beast, but yeah. I feel a bit less pressure than last time to get points for the faction, since Hunter just, did that for us. But still, I want to get some points on the board. And Excel, he's in my way. He may be the spreadsheet, but I'm going to have the last Microsoft word.
Sorry, if I had a mic to drop. Actually, I do have a mic to drop, but I don't want to drop it right now. That would
was not that good.
Now representing the Watchers with a singles record of 0-1, Excel the Spreadsheet Woods.
Thank you for introducing me.
You're welcome. You're certainly welcome. Excel, how are you doing? Good to see you back.
Yeah, it's a relief to come back here. I was waiting, and here I am.
So, Excel, do you feel a lot of pressure that's being put on you, of course, because the Watchers have not been doing great recently, to put it lightly. They're, I believe, 3-7, 3-8. When we look at the 3-7, when we look at the rankings, do you feel any pressure to kind of increase their placement and possibly get over the Hunt, which is Jacob's faction, of course, with a win today?
I gotta say, yeah, I do feel the pressure. I don't want to let my faction down. Not today.
Now, let's try to diffuse that a bit. Tyler, what do we got planned for them for good old round 1?
All right, so for round one, we got eight questions, 15 seconds for each question. Competitors must write down all their answers legibly and completely. You'll have 1 point for each correct answer, and throughout the matchup, you'll have 3 repeats and 1 challenge to use at any time. And a new rule, if a competitor goes perfect in the first round, meaning they go 8 for 8, they will have a bonus question for a potential 9th point. Gentlemen, I wish you both the best of luck, and may the best man win.
Excel, are you ready?
Yes.
Jacob, are you ready?
I guess so.
Let's get ready to clash! Tyler, you can start us off with good old question 1.
I will be happy to do that. He's directed British rom-coms like About Time and Love Actually.
I love both of these movies.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about Time, and I've seen parts of Love Actually, but I haven't seen it all the way through.
It's a great movie.
I bet.
They're both actually. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Excel, pens down.
Let's start with Jacob. What'd you get?
I believe it's Richard Curtis.
Okay. Excel?
Chris Columbus.
Okay. The answer is Richard Curtis. Jacob gets the point.
Jacob starts out with a 1-0 lead heading into the second question. How many movies are there in the Johnny English franchise? I have not seen any of them.
Are you a Ron Atkinson fan, Alex?
Yes. Love Actually, he was in that, so it's great. Nice. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Excel first.
2.
Jacob.
3.
Correct answer is 3. Jacob taking a 2-0 lead over Excel. Excel, a bit of a rocky start. Third question.
Captain McCluskey, Johnny Fontaine, and Jack Woltz are all characters in what Oscar-winning film? Such a great movie. I mean,
yeah,
it's very beloved.
It is Oscar-winning.
Yep, it is.
Excel, can I see your hands real quick? 3, 2, 1. That's time.
All right, let's start with Excel this time. What you get?
The Godfather.
Okay, Jacob, what's your answer?
I have no idea. I guess The Great Escape.
All right, I will make you an offer you can't refuse, Excel, because you are correct. It is The Godfather.
I might have the turntables.
Fourth question. Which Karate Kid actor played the sheriff in the fictitious Western show Bounty Law in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
I actually haven't seen any of the Karate Kid movies, but I know I've got the first one on my watch list for sure.
You know I love the Karate Kid movies.
Yeah.
Cobra Kai, quick plug for that. 3, 2, 1. That's time. Let's go to Jacob.
I said Michael Madsen.
Excel.
I don't have anyone. Sorry.
Was it Michael Madsen? It was not. The correct answer is Martin Cove. John Kreese.
Okay.
Fifth question.
Who voiced the character of Jessica Rabbit in Who Framed Roger Rabbit? I watched this movie for the first time back in July, and
really,
it was great. Definitely. I don't know if it's my favorite Zemeckis movie, but it's still pretty good.
There. 3, 2, 1. That's time. Let's go to Excel first.
Kathleen Turner.
Jacob.
Kathleen Turner.
2 Kathleen Turners. 2 correct answers.
Well done.
Sixth question. Quote, badges? We ain't got no badges. We don't need no badges. I don't have to show you any stinking badges. This is a famous quote from what classic film? Difficult one here.
Yeah.
Maybe the most difficult in the 8 questions we have.
Yeah. Is this movie from your favorite decade, Alex?
I can't say.
Yes, give us clues.
Okay. Very well.
3, 2, 1. That's time. I didn't see any writing from anyone, but let's get to Excel first.
Yeah, I speculated and it was too late. I'm sorry.
Jacob.
Yeah, the answer is I have no idea.
That's a good answer.
The correct answer is Treasure of the Sierra Madre.
Ah, never have
Humphrey
gotten
Bogart.
Never have gotten that.
This is where I wish Tristan was here to do the accents, but I tried my best.
that.
Tyler, take us away for the 7th question.
All right, will do. Who starred as Officer Alex Murphy in RoboCop?
The original, right?
Yes, the original. Sorry, I forgot to put the original in there. 1980s version.
Are they worth a watch?
I've only seen the first one, but it's definitely worth it. 3, 2, 1. That's time.
Oh yeah, let's go with Jacob for this one.
I think it's Peter Weller.
Okay. Excel?
Peter Weller.
All right. You both say Peter Weller? It is Peter Weller. You both get a point.
4-3 ball game now. As we go into 8th and final question.
Mhm.
Both competitors still have their 3 repeats. He starred in films like The Martian, Annihilation, and Avengers: Infinity War.
I'll admit, Alex, this guy has grown to become quite a fun actor to watch.
I think so. Yes.
Yeah.
3, 2.
Repeat the question.
1.
Okay. We got a repeat.
First one for Jacob. Three, 2, 1. It's time. Let's go to Excel first.
Josh Brolin.
Jacob.
I feel like I know those casts, but I could not pull anything.
We were looking for Benedict Wong.
Oh!
Yep.
Yeah.
Benedict Wong.
As we end round 1. Tyler, score at the moment is.
Score moment is 4-3 in favor of Jacob.
All right, Tyler, what do we got planned for them in round 2?
All right, so in round 2, each competitor must identify the name of the actor or actress from the picture provided. There will be 3 pictures for each competitor, and each question is worth the number of points that is in the sequence. So it'll be, first one will be 1 point, second one will be 2, etc., etc.
Jacob, as you are leading right now in the match, would you like to go first, or would you like to defer to your opponent?
I'll go first.
Jacob's 1-point question.
Who is this guy?
It's Bruce Campbell.
All right, his answer is Bruce Campbell, and he is correct. It is Bruce Campbell from the Evil Dead franchise and making a casual cameo in the original Spider-Man trilogy.
The man.
All right, now over to Excel for his 1-point actor.
Jodie Comer.
Knew that right out of the gate, but he is correct. That is Jodie Comer from the
So
last
good in the
Duel,
last
Free
one.
Dive,
So good.
whoever you want to call her from. All right, back to Jacob for his 2-point actor.
Oh. Is it Kaya Scodelario?
His guess is Kaya Scodelario, and he is correct for the 2-point question. Back to Excel for his 2-point actor.
Mickey Rourke.
Ooh, that's another quick one, but you are correct. It is Mickey Rourke.
Oh, this is probably the fastest we've ever gone through a picture round before.
Pressure.
All right, now over to Jacob for his 3rd and final actor.
Big one. Let's see if we can go 3 for 3. Be the first person to do it in a long time.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
Three, 2,
Yeah, I don't know this one.
1.
The correct answer is Andre Holland.
Ah, I love him too.
Apparently not enough.
All right, now over to Excel for his 3rd and final actor.
This is for the lead. If Excel takes this, he'll take a 2-point advantage going into round 3.
Peter Stormare.
Wow, right out of the gate, but that is correct. It is Peter Stormare.
And that is the end of round 2. A huge round 2 for Excel. I mean, he
Nicely
came in
done.
here confident in the picture round. He goes 3 for 3, takes the lead. The 2nd straight match, he's taken the lead in round 2 going into
done.
round 3, which is, Tyler?
It is the dreaded or beloved wheel round. So each competitor will have 4 questions, which are all worth 2 points now instead of 1, 2, 3, or 4, like we used to have it. The questions will all correlate with one specific category that will be assigned via the Wheel of Truth. If the competitor doesn't like that first category, they can spin onto another one. But however, they have to stick with that second one. The new rule we added now for this round, if a competitor chooses, they can go from multiple choice on the questions, but if they do so, the points will go from 2 to 1. If a competitor answers the question correctly, their opponent will have the chance to steal for that many points. When stealing, a competitor goes to a multiple choice unless the player they're stealing from have already done so. And each competitor got to choose 2 categories that are on the wheel. All right, so Excel, you are in the lead right now. Would you like to spin the wheel first or defer to Jacob?
Spin the wheel first. I'll do it.
Also, something we added to the kind of trivia division here in the league is that now each competitor gets to choose 2 categories that they want on the wheel. They're not going to reveal to their opponent what those 2 categories are, but 2 of those categories for each competitor are going to be on the wheel, so a total of 4 that have been picked on the wheel. The categories we have on the wheel are murder mysteries, Oscars, opponent's choice as always, rom-coms, Adam Sandler, Indiana Jones, Scarlett Johansson, Edgar Wright, Nicolas Cage, coming of age, and the 1970s. Excel has decided that he would like to spin first, so this is his first category. He lands on opponent's choice on the first spin. A huge twist. Jacob will now choose Excel's category.
This makes me nervous though, because there's not a lot of tape on Excel to know what his weaknesses are. So I guess I'll play something I think I could steal from. Let's go Nicolas Cage.
Jacob now for his category.
Cage, what are you gonna do?
Ooh. Love the Oscars. They can be tough. I'm gonna spin again.
Okay.
Spin again. Final wheel spin. He lands on rom-coms. He will answer questions from the category of rom-coms.
Okay.
Now, Excel had the lead going into this round. He now has to deal with opponent's choice. Excel some bad luck recently in the wheel round. First landing on movie stills in his first match. Now opponent's choice in his second match.
Who knows? He could nail it.
You do. It's the wheel of fate. We'll see. Also, important to notice, it's not, unlike the matches we've done in before, it's not in an order of easiest to hardest. The questions are in a random order, so although they're all the same quality, or at least we hope they're all the same quality in terms of difficulty, they will not go into an easiest to most difficult order. So, first question for Excel in the realm of Nicolas Cage. Cage stars as what character in the National Treasure movies?
Is his name? I've heard his last name before. Gibbs.
3, 2, 1. That's time. Your final answer is Gibbs. That is incorrect. Jacob now with the chance for the 2-point steal. Cannot go to more.
Benjamin Franklin Gates.
I don't know if we need the Franklin, but the Benjamin Gates part is correct.
It's the dumbest name ever.
A shady police detective finds himself in the middle of a murder conspiracy and an important boxing match in an Atlantic City casino. What film is this describing?
Oh, no. Oh, God, I've seen this before. Unfortunately. The warehouse.
3, 2,
The warehouse.
1. That's time. That is incorrect. Let's go over to Jacob for the 2-point steal.
Snake Eyes.
That's correct for another 2-point steal. Excel's third question. Realm of Nicolas Cage. Who directed Cage in Wild at Heart?
David Lynch.
Excel gets that one right for 2 points. His first correct answer in his category as we head on to his final question in the realm of Nicolas Cage. What is the only film starring Nicolas Cage to be nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars? Can I just see hands, Excel?
Raising Arizona.
That is incorrect. Let's get over to Jacob for the potential third steal.
I don't know if I know this one. So I'm glad I didn't take Oscars.
Three, two,
Leaving Las Vegas.
1. His answer is Leaving Las Vegas. That is incorrect. We're looking for Moonstruck,
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
starring the great Cher. Jacob gains a ton of ground there, stealing 2 of Excel's questions there. Excel not going to multiple choice on any of his 4 questions, so bit of a question when it comes to strategy there as we go to Jacob and his 4 questions.
All right, this is your first question in the realm of rom-coms. What is the profession of Ben Affleck's character Holden in Chasing Amy?
Cut out there. Okay. I'm pretty sure I know this, but I'll go multiple just to make sure I get the wording right. Multiple choice.
Okay. A, bartender. B, comic book artist. C, coffee machine salesman. Or D, model.
Yep, should have gone with it. Comic book artist.
All right. His answer is comic book artist, and he is correct for 1 point.
Congrats, you've made history. The first person to go to
Yay.
multiple choice and get it right.
Well done, Mr. Cunningham. All right, now over to your second rom-com question.
One might also require an accent, but I don't know.
Oh,
Don't have Tristan here.
quick question.
When you realize you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody, you want the rest of your life to start as soon as possible. This is a quote from what famous rom-com?
Well, that accent definitely gives nothing away.
I tried my best.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go multiple again.
Okay. All right, your options are: is it A, Her, B, About Time, C, When Harry Met Sally, or D, True Romance?
Between 2. I'm gonna go with When Harry Met
3,
Sally.
2.
Okay. Luckily, I'm not going to talk like this for the rest of the matchup because you are correct, Jacob. It is When Harry Met Sally for the 1 point. All right.
13-11.
Now over to your third rom-com question. Robert De Niro, Michelle Pfeiffer, and John Bon Jovi have roles in what rom-com?
That is gonna be multiple choice again, my friends.
Okay. All right. I applaud you, Jacob. You're
Using the new rule.
Oh, I'm glad the rule's there because I don't know if I'd gotten this last 2.
all right. Your 4 options are A, New Year's
God.
Eve, B, He's Just Not That Into You, C, Valentine's Day, or D, The Holiday.
Those 2 stupid movies with like 50 people in them. Well, it's
3, 2, 1.
New Year's Eve.
His answer is New Year's Eve, and he is correct.
I knew it'd be one of those 2.
It is one
Wow.
of the stupid movies with 50
Jeez.
cats. So well done.
I
All
mean,
right.
3 for 3 in multiple choice here.
All right. Fourth and final question: the realm of rom-coms. Enough Said starred which famous TV actor in the lead role Albert?
James Gandolfini.
Ooh. He must know Sopranos because it is James Gandolfini. Well done.
Don't know Sopranos, but that's a great movie.
That is the end of round 3, Tyler. The score at the moment after big round 3 is
The score is 16-11. Jacob in the lead.
16-11. Jacob has the lead as we go into the Clint Eastwood round. What do we have planned here?
All right, so competitors will choose 3 numbers, which will all correlate to 3 different directors that the questions will be related to. Each competitors will receive a 2-pointer, a 3-pointer, and a 5-pointer with the numbers they choose, correlating to the directors that each question will be based on. Whoever has the most points at the end of this round will be declared the winner. If there's a tie at the end of this round, we will go into a sudden death over time. Jacob, you are in the lead. Would you like to pick your directors first, or would you like to defer to Excel?
Sure, I'll pick first. So what is it, 1 to 13?
1 to 13, correct.
All right. 6, 9, and 1.
3, 5, 8.
3, 5, 8. All right. So his first director is Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah.
Tenton
Some of their
Quarantino.
directors. So
2-point question in the realm of Quentin Tarantino.
All right.
Who plays Daisy's brother Jody in The Hateful Eight?
Channing Tatum.
It's quick, and it's a correct answer for 2 points, bringing his total up to 13. Now he must answer his 3-point question in order to tie Jacob. He chose the category 5. That correlates with the director of Woody Allen. To
especially
force
Oscar.
Jacob to answer some questions. 3-point question. Woody Allen last directed and starred alongside Diane Keaton in what 1993 mystery?
Crimes and Misdemeanors.
That is incorrect. We were looking for a Manhattan murder mystery. So, what that means is that Excel, down by 3 points at the moment, must answer his 5-point question in order to stay in the ball game. If he does not, Jacob will take home the win, and he will also take home 2 points to the hunt. You chose category 8, which correlates to Sidney Lumet.
Okay.
Your 5-point question to stay in the match. A technical malfunction sends American planes to Moscow to deliver a nuclear attack. Can all-out war be averted? This is a synopsis for what Lumet film? 3 repeats left. 3, 2, 1. That's time. And your winner, Jacob Cunningham!
Fail safe. Fail safe. Great movie.
Correct answer is Fail Safe, starring the great Henry Fonda. Jacob wins the match after he didn't have to answer any questions in that 4th round. He had a huge round 3. Jacob, you earned your first win in the league. 2 points to the Hunt. The Hunt is now on a 3-game winning streak. How are you feeling right now?
Oh, I feel great. I feel like a massive relief of tension. Like I went into this pretty relaxed, and by that 3rd round, I was like, "Oh God, what is happening?" Because Excel's just like he did in his last match. He started really well, but opponent's choice like really helped me there. I love my Nicolas Cage, and it was just fortunate for me that he didn't know some of those ones. But no, feels great. Feels great to get some points on the board for the Hunt. We're coming, boys. And thanks for having me back, and I'm keen to get into this tournament because it's only just getting started. I just finished university for good, so I have even more time now to watch movies. Let's go.
Well done, Jacob. Well done.
All right, so that is Jacob Cunningham, who won the match 16-13. Now let's get to Excel. Excel, I'm going to talk to you a bit about round 3 here, because round 3 is where you kind of suffered in your match against Gaul. Now this match was kind of, if you will, a carbon copy really of your first match with Gaul, really, where after the first 2 rounds you had the lead. I feel like you had the lead to Gaul by a similar amount of points, and then it all fell apart in that 3rd round. What were you feeling? Was it the opponent's choice? Was that getting your head a bit? Was it Nicolas Cage? Did you just not like that question? And most importantly, why didn't you go to multiple choice for any of the 4 questions?
Honestly, it was the opponent's choice that got to me. It was like a psychological warfare kind of, but yeah, I mean, I thought, God, I mean, I'm not a Nicolas Cage fan, but I mean, I've seen enough of him that I thought I had knowledge.
That is Excel Woods, everyone. And we see a lot of that opponent's choice ruining a lot of people's day at the office when it comes to round 3, and it happened again.
Of course, it always has to end up on landing on the right categories in the 3rd round. I think he also could have used his repeats and his challenge that he could use at any time, because he had all 3 of those going throughout the matchup. He didn't use them at all. I mean, he could have used it, but I mean, he didn't. But it's just one matchup. There'll always be a next one.
Props to Jacob here. He played the game really. Jacob, he's a Schmodown watcher. He's a veteran when it comes to those type of matches, when it comes to the strategy needed to win the game. Because going into his category, he was already tied with Excel, right?
Yeah.
So going to multiple choice for him, that was the safe move. Because if
Oh,
he
sure,
answered it
yeah.
wrong, if he didn't go to multiple choice, Excel would have had the opportunity to take the lead over him big time. He went safe. He went with multiple choice.
Yeah, I mean, Jacob's only got one direction to go from here, and it's up.
And that's going to end the ball game here. The Hunt, 3 games in a row after almost going 007. They had 6 straight losses. They now have 3 straight wins. They are now at 9 points. Jacob again takes home the win, 16-13 against Excel, the Spreadsheet Woods. Jacob moves on to 1-0, while Excel falls to 0-2. Everyone, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, ring that bell icon to get notified on our latest simulated competition, trivia matches like this, and more, all that jazz. Make sure to follow all the individuals in this match on their respective accounts. The links for those will be down in the description below. Thank you for watching, everyone, and ciao.